welcome back to class. Let's get moving. We're here for arms and abs. I'm gonna give you our setup. As you can see, you wanna have your long box already up onto your machine. We will be using it the whole of class. If you don't have one, you can try to follow along and just do everything directly onto the carriage. It should work. You are also going to put your foot bar flat, disengaged, as well as your headrest. And for our springs, I suggest one medium spring. You could go up to one heavy, but you just want to have one spring on, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right into it. We're gonna start standing here at the back of our machine. We're just gonna start with a little stretch. You can bring your hands onto the edges or corners of the box, and we're gonna go ahead and use the body weight. Exhale, push the carriage out. You can bring the heels of the hands against the box or down here on the carriage. Lowering the chest down towards the springs. You're just stretching forward through the head, backwards through your tail. Ears are between your arms. Nice big inhale here. And then with an exhale, heavy the head and the tail round the spine as you pull the carriage back to the stopper. We'll do that twice more. Exhale, pushing all the way out, extending through head to tail. Inhale here, soften those shoulders. And exhale. Drop the head and the tail, reaching it down through your heels as you round the mid back up towards the ceiling and pull the carriage in. Again, exhale, press out. This is just a nice, yummy stretch before we jump into it. Inhale down here, really pressing that chest down towards the spring, lifting your tail feathers up, and then exhale. Folding those ribs up underneath you, scooping that belly, bringing it all the way in. From here, you're going to step your feet up onto the platform, all right? And you can bring your hands about mid-box or mid-carriage. We want to bring the feet and the knees together, really, really squeeze the knees. That's going to fire up our pelvic floor. I want you to just broaden the collarbones here, nice and wide through the chest. Exhale, push out into your plank position. Take a pause. Let's just check in with our form. You want to really engage that low belly, so pull the belly button towards your spine and reach your sit bones back towards your heels. Inhale, squeeze the knees as you bend and pull the carriage back in. Exhale, press out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press out. Inhale, bend. You're nice and long from tail to heels behind, or rather head to heels behind you is what I wanted to say, head to heels. All right, pressing out. We want to create heat in those inner thighs and pelvic floors. So you're gonna access that by squeezing those knees constantly together, in and out. That's it. Reach long through that head. Try not to hang the head by looking back at your feet. We're gonna take it one more. Press it out, hold your plank. Now press the arms long, pushing the carriage forward. Pull it back underneath the chest, hollow out the belly. Exhale, press long. Inhale, draw back in and under. As you draw the carriage back in and under, make sure that the hands come just underneath the chest. You don't need to go farther back than that, so there's no strain on the shoulders. Good, really keep that core pulling in as the arms reach away. That's it. We're gonna go for 3 and 2 and 1. Now we're gonna combine it. Hold the carriage just under the chest. Squeeze the knees, bend it in. Push back out to your plank. Push the carriage away. Pull it back under the chest, bend in. Press out, push away. Pull in, bend, press, and push. Now you could take this with more pace, but we really want to keep the precision and control of each movement and just the engagement we have in the muscles. Push away, pull in, and bend. We're going to go one more. Push out, and pull in, and bend. From here, and with the carriage at the stopper, you're going to swivel your feet, toes face off to the right side. We're going to push back out into a side plank position. Hold this here, legs are straight. Really press through your back hand. Push that carriage away from you. Pull back underneath that back shoulder. Push away, pull under. When you're pulling under, you're really pressing through that back hand. That helps to engage that underside. Out and in. Pressing out and in. Good. Keep the scoop of the belly. Spine stays long. Try not to round out through the upper back. That's it. All right. Give me 4 more. Out and in. and 3. Remember, you can take a pause whenever you want. This is your workout, so listen to your body. One more time. Press it out. Pull it in, hold it here. Squeeze the knees, bend, tuck your bottom hip under as you pull in, and then press out. Tuck under, pull in, and press out. Under and in. And out. Again, really squeeze those knees, even though the feet are swiveled. And in. And out. It's like you're tucking that bottom hip underneath you as you bend in. Can we get 2 more in? Yes, we can. 1 more. Good. Press it out, hold. Now we combine. We push the carriage away. Pull it under, bend in, press out, push away, pull under, bend in, press out. If you're starting to feel tired in those shoulders, I know. Keep it up. You're almost there. You can always come down onto the left elbow. That would be a modification, all right, instead of taking a pause. Okay, give me 1 more. Press it out, pull under, bend in. We're going to swivel the feet off to the left, and you're pressing now through that back right hand. We push all the way out, we hold this side plank. We press the carriage away and pull under, away and under, that's it. You're really trying to get those hips to face off to the left here. Inhale away, exhale under. Inhale away, exhale under. That's it. I'm just watching the clock as we do this. All right, I'll have that up for you. But I'm just gonna try and go with flow here. And push it away and pull in. Let's go 1 more. Push away, pull in, hold it here. Bend, tuck that right hip under as you pull it in. Push out, tuck under to pull in and push out. It's like a little scoop of the tail underneath you. As you bend, you point those knees forward, or rather to the left, right? And under, and out, under, and out. Always pressing more through that back right hand. You'll really fire up those right obliques. That's it. Now we do a combo. We push the carriage away, pull it under, bend in. Push out, press away, pull under, bend in. You've got it. Push away, pull under, tuck in, push out, press away, pull under, bend in. Woo! Getting warm. Give me 1 more all the way through. Push out, press away, pull under, tuck in. You got it. Oh my goodness. Okay, bring your knees up onto your box. Okay, you can sit onto your heels, lift your torso, just kind of circle your arms out a little bit from that. We are going to stay with that 1 medium spring. Remember, you can always drop down or notch up if you need to. Bring your right foot forward onto your flat headrest and grab a hold of your straps. You're going to keep the left shin down onto the box. You can drop your foot also behind it like so if you'd like. We're going to lean forward. So again, long through the spine, reach the tail back, reach through the crown of the head, broaden the chest, arms go long. We're just gonna do our pulling strap here, but in this position. So engaging through that lower body as we stabilize and then mobilize in the upper. Reaching the arms back and forward. And that's it. And I'm gonna count these guys out for 4 more, and 3, and 2. On 1, keep those upper arms behind your rib cage, bend the elbows, and kick those arms straight back. Tricep kick back. Let's go 7 more, and 6, and 5. You can always choke up on your ropes if you need more tension. 4, and 3, and 2. You should feel that in your right booty. And 1. Good. Reach it forward. Hang up your left strap. You're going to sit onto your left hip. Bring your right foot back behind you. You have a couple options. Come down onto your left hand or come down onto your left elbow on your headrest. Straighten your legs out. Stack your hips and your shoulders. Look up towards your right hand, which is reaching just above the right shoulder. pull this arm straight down to the hip and back up. Straight down to the hip and back up. Let's add a lift of the top leg as we pull down and reach away. And pull down and reach away. Your carriage will not come to the stopper. This arm is not going overhead. It's just reaching straight up above the shoulder, okay? If ever you find this is too much for your head or neck, you can bring the left hand behind the head like so, all right? Good, we're gonna go one more here. All right, so we're gonna bring the arm straight forward to the chest. We're gonna sweep it back, squeeze it to your side, reach it back forward to the chest. Let's add a split of the legs. The top leg goes back, the bottom leg moves forward. Squeeze them together as the arm goes forward. So the arm reaches back to the side, the legs split. Always in the same direction. Your top leg goes back, your bottom leg goes forward. You've got it. I'm gonna count these out. We're gonna go for 3 and 2 and 1. Good, now bring the legs back together, squeeze them. You want the bottom leg to lift that top leg up. We're gonna go back into our tricep presses, bend the elbow, hand goes forward. We go for 6 and 5. Keep that right shoulder open and down for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right, you're gonna come up to seated on this left booty and sit in kind of a mermaid sit position. So you're sitting on your left booty and your right hip and leg is dropped off. Don't leave it on the wood though, because it'll be hard to move. Grab the strap with both hands, come into a twist with left. Elbows are wide. We're going to twist to the right, pull the right knee across the body. Reach it back behind you as you twist left. Twist right, pull the knee in. Little waist squeeze here. And to really emphasize that squeeze, you really want to scoop the abs in and up, away from the front waistband. You've got it. Good. And let's count 4 more. 3 and 2 and 1. All right, swivel to face forward, or actually you don't really have to totally face forward. You just need to slip your left leg into the strap, so above the knee like so. Then we're gonna get our feet this way and come down onto your right elbow and your right hip. Let's lift the left knee up. Left hand comes behind your head. We're gonna do a little side crunch. That's it. Do not straighten out your left leg as it reaches away from you, just because it would be easy for that strap to kind of slide down your leg and then it would be a bit distracting. An option here that you can add is as the knee and elbow come together, lift the torso up. So kind of use that bottom arm as a kickstand to help you lift up. And we'll count to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, are you feeling it? 3, 2, and 1. Come back into this side supported position. Extend the leg long in front of you. So quad on top of quad. Bring it forward and back, just quad over quad. Forward and back. When you pull this leg in, I want you to really draw the abs in and back, and that's going to help you find that strength and power to pull that leg towards you so you're not just in hip flexors and quads. That's it. Let's go 3 and 2 and 1. All right, keep the strap where it is. Bring your feet to your headrest. Pop up onto your hands, spin to face down towards your box, and you're on all 4s. Now, lengthen through the spine, head to tail. Pull the left knee under and across to the right elbow, round the spine. Inhale, extend back, knee just comes underneath the left hip. Exhale, round and pull. Inhale, back to flat. Exhale, round. So it's like a little miniature half mountain climber, but on your hands and knees, right? Again, really trying to access your core to mobilize that leg and pull it underneath you so that you are not overstressing your hip flexors to do that work. Let's count 4 more. and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, we're gonna take this knee into a little fire hydrant lift. This is just going to open up that hip a little bit. So we just lift to the side and right back down under the hip. And the carriage will move, but just a little. That's it. Good, we're gonna count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the knee up, drop down onto your right elbow. You're looking back at the left knee. Pull it into the left shoulder. Reach it back behind you. Keep the bend so you don't lose the strap. We pull and reach. More of those obliques. You've got it. I'm going to count 8, 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, 3. We've got to hurry on the other side to do. 2, and 1. Bring that knee down onto the box. Awesome job, you guys. You can go ahead and carefully slip that strap all the way off. Bring your legs back in front of you. You're going to turn to your right. Straps are behind you. Foot bar is this way. Grab a hold of this strap. Come down onto elbow or hand, whichever you did on the other side. Bringing the legs straightened together, arm is right up over the left shoulder. Here we go on this side. We're going to reach the arm down, squeeze it to the side, lift it up. We add the lift of the leg as the arm goes down. It's just more fun to move the legs as well, right? We might as well bring in that coordination challenge. Remember, you have the optional support of your bottom hand underneath the head if you need. Good. Let's count 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring the arm down to the side. We're going to reach it straight forward of the chest. Squeeze it back to your side. Add the leg split, top leg back, bottom leg forward. Squeeze everything together. That's it. Keep the front of that left shoulder nice and open, so don't let the shoulder roll in. 3, and 2, and 1. Now keep those legs lifted as you bend the left elbow and press for 6. Really reach that elbow for your heels as it bends. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, bring it up to seated onto your right booty. You're seated in like a mermaid position. Left leg is not supported here. Both hands have the strap. Twist to the right, and as you twist left, pull that left knee across the body. Really establish the twist coming from your center, from your waistband. Let's count 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze it out on 1. Good job. All right, you're going to scoot your hips down towards the headrest. Slip your right leg through the strap. We're lying onto our left hip and our left elbow. You want the shoulder and the hips to be stacked, and your right knee is pointing up towards the ceiling. Here we go. We have a little side crunch here. Remember, if you want to add on, you lift up with that bottom arm. That's going to increase that crunch on the top oblique. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Restack the shoulders and the hips. Straighten that leg quad over quad. You're pulling it forward. Reach it back. Pull forward. Reach it back. Remember, when I say back, it's not going back very far because you don't want that strap to slide down below the knee. Good. Scoop. Activate that pelvic floor, drawing up and in. We'll go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so bend the knee, bring the feet onto the headrest. You're going to turn to your left, pop onto your hands and knees. Find your back nice and flat. And when you have an exhale, you're gonna pull that right knee underneath you and across to the left shoulder. Reach it back and flatten out the back. We go round to flat. Really blow your air out as you come round so that you can activate the pelvic floor, drawing in and up. We'll go 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to lift that knee to the side and down. Little fire hydrant, out and down. We'll go 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Your core is your stabilizer here. 1. Keep the knee up, drop down onto your left elbow. You're opening your right hip, looking back towards that knee. Pull it to your right knee, right shoulder. That's it. Go for 7 and 6 and 5. Use that core. 4 and 3 and 2. Last one, bring that knee down. You can sit onto your left hip facing back and then slide that leg out of that strap. All right, we have one last thing to do up here. You want to bring the left foot forward. You can hang on to this strap, grab your other one, hands onto the front edge of your box, stand it up ever so carefully and slide your right shin behind you onto the top of the box. Come back into this lean, really reach your booty back, reach long through the crown of your head, draw the ribs down to the front of the hips. Here we go again with this last little pulling strap series. We sweep the arms rather, straight back behind us, opening the chest and reach forward. Straight back and forward. That's it. You're really trying to open the crease of arm bone to torso as those arms sweep back. We're gonna count 4 and 3. You should have a lot of weight in your left heel and your left hip. 2 and 1. Now we're going to do something different here. Bring the arms back forward, reach them open. This is like a low V. You're going to pull back and reach forward. Pull straight back in that low V or wide V. Back and forward. Don't let the carriage close. And we go for 4 more. Stay long through the back of the neck. 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. You guys can go ahead and hang up those straps. Bring your hands to the front edge of the box. Swing your leg around. And then we're going to go ahead and stand it up. For our finish, we're going to take our box and put it over the rails just behind the headrest. And you actually want to like kind of butt it up against the headrest here. Throw on a couple extra heavy springs so that we just stabilize the carriage, okay? Carefully stand up onto the center of your carriage, bringing your hands onto the carriage and then your feet back onto your box, right at the middle, okay, so it doesn't tip. And we're in a little bear crouch, hovering position here with our knees under our hips and our hands under our shoulders. We're going to kick the right leg back and tap. Kick back, tap. Kick and tap. For 5, tap. 4, tap. 3, tap. 2, tap. 1, tap. Other leg. Kick the left leg back and tap. Back and tap. 6 and tap. 5, tap. 4, tap. 3, you've got it. 2, tap. 1, tap. Walk those hands forward to the front edge of your carriage. Push forward into a plank. Find that beautiful form you had at the beginning of class. Push the hips back. Squeeze the knees together, walk the feet together. Here we push forward for 7, back forward, and back. Find your core, really engage. Pull the quads up underneath you, straighten into those knees. 4, 3, this is your finale. 2, hold it straight on 1. Head down, hips up, push back into a plank. You get a nice stretch here. Inhale here. Exhale, come back into your plank. 5 more. Push back into your pike. And plank. And pike. And plank. And pike. And plank. 2 more. Pike. And plank. 1 more. Pike. Find your plank. Reach long through your heels. Forward through your head. Bring one knee down. The other foot to the floor. Stand it up. Lift your arms all the way up overhead. Big stretch here. And then exhale. Tuck your chin to your chest. Soften the ribs. And roll it all the way forward to touch your toes. Let your head hang heavy. You can shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Cradle your elbows in your hands. Sway left to right. And then slowly, when you're ready, bend the knees if you'd like and roll it up. One bone at a time. Shoulders and head are the last to come up. One more time, reach your arms overhead. Stretch. And give yourself a hand. You guys are all done. Good job. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop me a note below to let me know how you did and enjoy it and how you found it. And then I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Bye, guys. If you enjoy my workouts, then join me directly at goneadventuring.com. You'll get access to structured programs that will meet you where you're at and take you far beyond. A personalized calendar that will keep you accountable and help you achieve your specific goals. Exclusive workouts of over 800 individualized workouts. Access to virtual one-on-one coaching with me if desired. And a community to be a part of, a greater group of movers just like yourself to help you along your way in your health and fitness journey. If you haven't already visited goneadventuring.com, click the link below in the description and I'll see you there.